Now Elizabeth is in there. Elizabeth.
That's right, Ben. This morning we are cooking with Flemings Steakhouse, and Mike, you're making one of my favorite things that's on the menu there, because you call it the Beef Flemington,
Correct.
But it's actually kind of a Beef Wellington.
Kind of. It's our take on it. A little bit different, not quite the super traditional one with the
so
really
good.
super expensive ingredients. This is like a great little one you can do at home.
Well, show me what they are.
Well, you know me, and you've known me by now
Yes.
to know that everything we do is pretty much as simple can be.
Yeah, you kind of let the ingredients, the main ingredients,
Right.
speak for themselves.
And it's stuff you can do at home, and it's essentially you've got tenderloin, you've got puff pastry, a little mushroom stuffing, you know, a sauce. You can do any kind of sauce you want. We're going to do one with Madeira wine in it, a little red wine, because it just goes really, really well. There's really not a lot of components, and that's what makes it so good. It's just simple, in the oven, boom, you're done.
Now, this scares me a little bit with the puff pastry.
Puff pastry's easy.
Is it really?
Easy.
Are you just saying that because you're a professional chef?
Have I ever done anything difficult for you yet?
All right, you have walked me through. I will give you that.
Puff pastry's real easy to work with.
And I'm interested in this this mushroom stuffing, because I assume you can use this on chicken and
You can use it
things.
on anything you want. This one's about the simplest one you can do. Mushrooms, butter, brandy, a little bit of garlic, some spices. Chop it up after you cook it. It's about the easiest thing in the world.
I love that. Well, I tell you what, we're going to get to cook it in just a moment. For now, though, Pete, we want to get a check of the weather, because
Where Patrick is, I believe he's with Fleming this morning. Patrick, how's it going?
It's going great. I'm in the kitchen. This is great. Mike, how are you? Good to see you again.
How you doing?
All right, so restaurant week, just how'd that go?
Oh, great. Fantastic. We had a really, really great time. A lot of people came in. A lot of good fun, and that's why we're kind of doing what we're doing today, because we run a prefix menu kind of year-round, and it's kind of like running restaurant week all year.
Really?
So 3 courses, the lower price point, so people can come in, get a variety of different things, changes all the time. So it's a lot of fun, and it kind of builds off of restaurant week, which was great for the city of Providence, too. And it was a lot of people around downtown, which was fantastic.
And what do you have me doing here in the kitchen?
Well,
should I be nervous?
No, I'm not nervous. So
Should they be nervous?
They shouldn't be nervous because I'm not nervous.
Okay.
Well, this is one of Lily's favorite dishes, so I figured you can help me make it.
Okay.
She's a big fan of this, so I need you to roll out some puff pastry for me.
Roll out some puff here. Get that out before I light the place on
Oh,
fire.
absolutely.
So what do?
Roll it front to back.
Okay.
See, puff pastry's great because Lily
more
thinks...
room.
Go
Need more
for
space.
it. Lily thinks it's hard to work with, but it's really not. It's actually one of those things that store-bought stuff is actually really pretty good right now.
We got a little,
Oh, it's okay.
It's okay?
Just a little flour. It's not going to hurt you.
No, I meant the crease. It's like me ironing. You should
It's
see me iron.
perfect.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You're a pro.
You can tell I do a lot of it.
I'm telling you. You know what? Your son's 9th birthday, you can turn around and make something like this for him,
Let's
too.
not push it, Mike. Let's not get out of control here. Okay, so
Perfect. That's perfect, because you want to roll it just a little bit thinner, because if it gets too thick, it won't cook right.
Okay.
And we're going to stuff it with some tenderloin and some mushrooms when you get back, and we're going to make it up for both of you for,
better take that.
for breakfast. Hey, you can take that if you want.
No, you better.
It's my favorite.
Thanks, Mike. You can find the recipe online, as always, at foxprovidence.com. Back to you.
Professional chef, Patrick.
We knew that.
Well, I'll tell you why.
Professional eater.
I was just asking Chef Mike. I am a professional eater. As a matter of fact, one of these years I'm going to do that Coney Island hot dog contest and take the belt. You see how much food I eat in a day.
Really?
And actually,
I will go there and cheer you on.
Surprised.
I will be there and cheer you on if you do that. Absolutely.
Well, Chef Mike and I were just talking about. I was asking him, do you cook on your off time? Because I always wonder, do you do this, because it's work. And,
yeah.
But in any case, you said you cook on Sunday and you make yourself stuff for the week, and I do the same thing, and then I bring it all here, and then I have my 5-course meals on the
Except
desk.
on weeks when I'm here, then I have to cook at home and practice and get everything ready to go, and then I come here and work for you
Gotcha.
too.
Do you have
So here we
lights
go.
and a camera crew that comes in?
I have friends that come over with their little phone cameras, and we practice.
Oh, that's
so
great.
it's all good.
That's great. We'll see it on YouTube sometime soon. Tell me
Hopefully not.
Tell me what we're doing here. This is steak tenderloin,
well,
right?
we're making your favorite. I'm going to need a little
this
help
is
putting
my
these
favorite.
together. I need Patrick just to take some of this mushroom duxelle, just put it kind of in the middle of each one of these.
What did you call it, duxelle?
It's called a duxelle. It's like a mushroom stuffing. Now, traditionally with this dish, it's made with foie gras, which is really, really expensive and kind of has a gamey flavor. Some people like it, some people don't.
Is that enough or more?
Put a little more.
The foie gras. You know who loves the foie gras?
We're all friends here.
The Celine Dion.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Gras.
The Celine Dion impersonation.
Oh,
Starts
boy.
punching herself in the shoulder. She does. You should
Like
see this.
this.
She does. Here we go.
I'll show you
take
in just a
camera
moment.
6, please. Here we go.
I'm Celine Dion. I like the foie gras.
You never seen that before?
No, I haven't.
Oh, yeah.
I've been here enough. I feel like I should have by now.
Okay, is
Now,
that
do you
enough?
put this directly on top? You don't have to actually stuff it?
No, not really, because what we've done is these are tenderloins.
Okay.
Little 6-ounce tenderloins, and the easiest way to do this, pop them right on top. You were saying you were a little intimidated by puff pastry.
Yeah, because it just, I'm like, where do you get it? It's a little...
You can buy it at any grocery store, and actually it's good quality stuff in the freezer. You pull out a sheet at a time when you need it, and it defrosts in about 20 minutes, half an hour.
Here's why I'm intimidated, because it comes off as so fancy.
No,
You know
not
what
at
I
all.
mean? But when you're showing me like this, it's like, oh, I think I could do this.
Now, Patrick, well, here's
Yes.
what we're going to do. You have the gloves on. You come over here and do this, too. Get over here.
They gave it to me like it was a place.
You two are going to be like wrapping a present.
All right.
Pull the corners up and
right.
just meet the corners right in the middle.
Okay.
Patrick, you do yours over there too.
Oh,
Patrick,
sure.
like-
Yeah, we need to do
present.
2 of these because we've got one for each of you. Yep, fold them right up. It's okay. Good.
All right, here we
It'll
go.
stretch too.
It.
It'll stretch. Don't
All right,
worry. It's
so
not
I can
going to
do
hurt
this?
you. Yep.
Don't you feel like you're going to break it?
I feel like I'm
It won't. Don't worry about it.
diapering a child.
Exactly.
All right,
Practice.
here we go.
Practice.
I'm going to swaddle my fillet.
Yes, swaddle.
Is this a fillet?
It is a fillet.
Swaddle your fillet.
Nice job, guys.
How about that?
All right, as soon as you're done,
yours
we're
looks
gonna
better than mine,
we're
I
gonna put
think.
them right down. Put the fold side down.
Fold side down.
You jinxed me.
And now,
I'm sorry.
now,
You were doing so well up until
no,
now.
you're good. You're good. Perfect. Now we'll put it right down. You're good. Now, one of you two brush these with a little egg.
All right.
And then what we like to do is we have an F cutter here, and these F cutters you can make all kinds of designs with pastries and whatever, and
your
pop it
logo.
right on top. Exactly. Well, considering it's Sriracha, we've got a P and an L
Oh,
for Patrick
look.
and Lily.
Do you like that? Isn't that
So
nice?
that's going to
I
be
got
yours.
really excited about that.
You did.
That's going to be yours.
And Patrick's
And
goes
that's
on
going to be
top.
yours. And the egg wash will do a couple things. It'll help your logo stick, number one.
Okay.
And 2, it'll give it a little crust, and that's kind of what you want when you do these.
Look at that. Oh, it's we'll have to turn.
I like that. I think Patrick would prefer P and L, but
P and L, but
I thought initially when he's like, look, I have a P&L. I'm like, oh, that's just for me, my initials. He goes, well, no, one's for Lily.
come on, you got to do both. These go in a 425-degree oven. You want them hot. And the reason you want them hot is you want that pastry to cook, which is kind of what we have right here.
oh, that
Now,
looks beautiful.
see how that pastry is puffed up like that?
Yes, I do,
That's
my friend.
exactly what you want, because like my old pastry chef used to tell me, never be afraid of color. You want it to get a little bit of brown on it. You want it to have a little bit of color.
Yeah, it's something about seeing it like that with that color enhances the eating pleasure of it too, I think.
One thing I always love about this dish is I always tell people I don't worry about how the fillet's cooked in this dish because there's so much butter in puff pastry. There's butter in the stuffing.
Okay.
Even if it goes, if you like it medium well or higher, anything like that, it's going to be fine because there's so much butter in it, keeping it moist. It works out really, really well.
Awesome.
What we did is we made a little Madeira sauce, and all this is Madeira wine that we've reduced. And we've reduced it with a little bit of veal stock. You use beef stock, chicken stock, anything you like. And you don't need a lot of this. So what we like to do is just do a little bit right around the plate. Because it's not going to need a lot by any means. Because this is a rich enough dish as it is.
Oh, man, that looks
Wow,
really
we're going
good.
to try this, Mike. And another fabulous creation from Mike at Flemings.
There you go.
And that, I can't wait for the other ones to cook with our letters on.
I know.
Yeah, and then-
with our customized dishes. Do you
There
want to
you
try
are,
this,
darling.
Patrick?
No, you go.
All right, good, because it's my favorite.
Well, we always come with a surprise for both of you two.
Oh, boy.
And I know your sweet tooths are both really huge. So we're talking prefix today. So I made key lime pie for you
Oh,
both.
that looks
Thanks, Mike.
heavenly.
That's great. I'll have this, and Elizabeth can have the filet, and we'll be great. It was my son's birthday yesterday. I'll just take this home and give it to him.
Perfect.
There we go. All right. Recipe online at foxprovince.com. Go check out Flemings, and get outside, too, this weekend. Pete, huh? It's going to be